Texas prairies, grasslands, and working lands are deeply woven into the heritage and history of the state. These ecosystems are home to over 700 species of grasses and wildflowers, which provide essential habitats for wildlife like bobwhite quail and meadowlarks. They also support crucial pollinators, contributing significantly to Texas's rich biodiversity. Beyond their ecological value, grasslands sustain working cattle ranches that play a vital role in our rural economy, support local food security, and define our iconic landscape. However, Texas landscapes face pressure from suburban sprawl and industrial development. Rising land prices make it harder to maintain working lands. Connected landscapes that support wildlife and agriculture are disappearing. Since 1970, U.S. grassland bird populations have dropped by 53%, or 720 million birds, due to habitat loss and fragmentation. But together, we can protect our natural resources. The Texas Grasslands and Savannas initiative, with the support of a coalition of conservation experts and agencies, is dedicated to preserving our grasslands. Led by the Coastal Prairie Conservancy, with funding support from the Natural Resources Conservation Service, the initiative works with landowners through conservation easements, voluntary agreements that protect our working lands and natural areas forever.
What we all know about undeveloped wild land is that it's rare and becoming rarer. I knew when I bought the property that the only way to protect it was to do a conservation easement. The opportunity to acquire something that was wild and to ensure that it stays wild so that it can support the diversity of wildlife species that it currently does. You cannot take that for granted. It won't happen by happenstance. You have to affirmatively take action, and the best way to do that is through a conservation easement.
The land knows how it wants to be, we just got to give it that chance. What my experience with the type of easement that I put in, ranching, farming, and wildlife, is they come out with a host of biologists and they tell you what you have, from amphibians to snails to birds and the grasses, the soil types that you have, the health of your trees, your invasive species. They then connect you to all the different other subject matter experts to come out here and explain to you, help you, coach you, in some instances get financial grants.
We also support landowners in improving soil health and biodiversity while keeping lands productive. Through enhanced grazing systems, brush management, and similar practices, we help maintain the ecological balance and productivity of their lands. Preserving land connects us to our past, sustains community traditions, and ensures a legacy for future generations. Join us in protecting Texas's landscapes. Your land, your legacy.